You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Clock at 6. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Over Ayton. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
The pass to Booker. Here's the floater. Edwards with the block. Passes it to McDaniels. He kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Rebound by Okogie.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Booker banked in off the glass.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Okogie, defended by Gobert. Okogie misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley's shot is off. The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. 8 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And it's Ayton missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And he can hurt you at all 3 levels. Mid-range, in the paint, or deep. Conley can spark this offense.
Paul outside. 3-pointer. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Chris Paul. And here's Conley outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Conley's got 8.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Booker, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Payne with it. Conley picks him up. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And never say never. But we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Nambo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Damian Lee comes in for Booker. Biombo with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lee outside. Reed with the block. And he gets it back. And it's Payne in the corner. No good. That would have tied it. Minnesota leading by 3. Down low. Good. That one on target from Noel. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And they recover it. No good from Lee. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Good. That one on target from Noel. Noel's got his second bucket of the game to go.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
There's the screen. Payne passes to Biyombo. Reed with the rebound. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 7. Basket good. Noel's got 6 points.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Poked loose. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-7 run.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota leading by 11. Pass to Noel. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done it. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, going to the bench early. They obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark. Here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Ayton, he can't get it to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 17. Edwards finds Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Fader on the way, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Craig with a screen on Edwards. And it's Paul penetrating, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Booker right side over Edwards. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
The pass to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 13. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. The three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Conley kicks to Towns. And the shot goes in. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Craig with a screen on Edwards. Shoots from the line. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Edwards looking it over. Craig against Towns. Gobert the pass to Conley. Towns for 3. Another miss by Towns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Okogie for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Here's Reid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 20. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Anderson against Lee. Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Good. That one on target from Noel. Noel's got 12.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Ross with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Rivers. Ross, that's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his first basket.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Durant with it, now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Payne.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Shoots a fader. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him.
All right, Dave, thank you, and timeout. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward spot.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Drops in the layup for two. Paul's got 7 points.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Towns against Durant. Booker at the elbow. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Conley finds McDaniel. From 7. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
KD on the wing. Defended by Towns. Durant against Towns. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 20. Passes to McDaniels. Let's go. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Ayton up top. Booker looking around. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Paul. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Suns trail by 20. Durant with it. Now defended by Gobert. The quick look, no good that time. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's McDaniels. He sinks the 11-footer. McDaniels got 7 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Timberwolves leading by 22.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Pass to Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Booker dishes to Payne. Back to Booker. From the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Outside, Towns. And here's Anderson for 3. Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 20. Here's Ross, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Towns against Craig. Reed kicks to Anderson. Ross with the steal. Booker, right side. Minnesota with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Booker against Edwards. Stolen. Now Booker. He's got 14. There's the pass to Payne. He dishes it to Biyombo. Kicks it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Anderson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Suns trail by 16. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Booker.
Come get it, come get it.
The tray. No good there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Conley, and it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Okogie, the pass to Paul. He kicks to Durant. Paul, a screen on Rivers. Over Rivers. Offensive rebound. Minnesota leading by 16. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So it's Phoenix now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And they get it back. Passes it to KD. They get it back. Goes up again. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
A great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
And Anderson kicks to Reed. There's the pick. Conley, the pass to Reed. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Paul. There's the drive. The shot. No good. Good work defensively by Conley. Rivers surveying the D. Anderson outside for the 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Taurean Prince comes in for Anderson. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Rivers. And the Suns making a change here as well. Booker's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Good.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that drops 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
Prince outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 17. Here's Booker. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Out to the wing. Now here's McDaniels. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Suns trail by 15. And here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now, and it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And there's the pass to Booker. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And finished off by McDaniel.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Booker. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And that's 20 points for Devin Booker. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Goes up at the stripe. Anderson dishes to Prince. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Anderson with the ball. Passes it to Noel. It's Prince on the wing. Over Ross. And they recover it. Prince misses.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
7-second difference, shot game clock. And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Here's Noel. Payne covering. Ross with the steal. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Craig. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps